Hey guys, I'm back. I'm, I'm back, and I have a live stream for a while. I just took a little break, and now I'm back. I'll probably be back when I wake up tomorrow, I guess.
Or hold your horses. I bet you thought I had finally kicked my addiction to reading uncomfortable, cringy, weird text messages from the dating world. Well, do I have news for you, pal? I've only just begun on my bender here. I can quit anytime I want. It's not that big of a deal. I don't need electroshock therapy or any kind of mumbo jumbo psychiatry to break me out of this rabbit hole. I don't have a problem. The only problem I have is that there isn't more of these for me to read, damn it. Well, anyway, let's begin. This morning, I hopped on and read two different stories here from relationships that fell apart in the most tragic and confusing of ways. So let's just dive right in. So we're reading from the perspective of the girlfriend in this relationship, and she's communicating with her boyfriend. They were coming up on their 3-year anniversary, but after this exchange, it all went right down the shitter. So it begins. Well, we're fucked. Pork chops went bad. My mom was getting ready to fry them, and there was mold. To which the boyfriend just hits her with an okay. So she apologizes, saying, I'm sorry, she's just going to send me to get chicken alone because I already made mac. She's referring to mac and cheese.
You okay? It's different,
Fuck.
but your mom ain't gonna save some money.
2 years free from hair? Discover Bronze Smart IPL. The smart.
It's time once again for me to hop into the swamp and talk about one of the grossest bits of drama YouTube has seen in quite some time with the EDP 445
Oh
situation.
no, not
Last
EDP,
week I did a
bro.
whole video
Not
going over
EDP.
everything, no stone left unturned.
Not
I was
ED
moving
the
my
Boost
copy to every
445.
briefcase full of information I could find. And now
That's a
today, only a week later, a lot more has happened, and there's a lot of things that I'd like to follow up on and kind of update because I streamed all of this, and if you missed the stream, you fucked up, big mistake, you're missing out. And so when I did that, it was still like a developing story, and now we're reaching like the conclusion here, the end of the manga. So I just wanted to go over this because it is a crazy story. The EDP 445 situation is like going to a water park, but all of the water has been exchanged for sewage instead. It's fucking gross and yucky, but it's also kind of a wild ride. Before I get into it though, there's something I want to mention. It's unrelated to all this. Today I'm doing a big charity stream for a charity I'm very passionate about called Cure Rare Disease. It's going to be a massive art stream. So if you want to see more masterpieces like this being made for charity, please tune in. It's at twitch.tv/voicecritical. It'll be going on when this video goes up and will be happening for most of the night. So please feel free to stop by. The link's in the description. I'll just hit you real quick with a brief plot summary here. EDP445 was a massive YouTuber who got Chris Hansen by another group online called Predator Poachers. They pretended to be a 13-year-old girl who hit up EDP, and then the conversation got all sexual. And eventually, they got him to try and meet with a 13-year-old girl, and that's when they really caught him in 4K. And there's a lot more to it, obviously. Like, there's even an entire saga here in the anime where EDP sent pictures of his actual shit into
Oh
the
no, he did
post
not do that. What?
to the 13-year-old girl. Not that that's like super crucial in the story.
That's
Like,
crazy, bro.
the FBI is not going to see those shit pictures and be like, well, we fucking got him now. We weren't going to press charges until we saw this awful loaf of shit in the toilet. But it's something that I find to be so weird and wacky. I
Yeah.
can't help but mention it every time I hear or talk about the EDP story because I've never even heard of someone like sending shit pics. He also does send dick pics too. He plays by the meta, but the shit pics was truly something innovative. But anyway, that's basically just the story. The YouTuber gets Chris Hansen and gets caught as a pedophile in a sting operation here by the Predator Poachers. And in most cases, you would expect the person behind this to be someone good, looking to do something great for the community, like they did a great act catching a bad person. So you'd expect most people to be patting them on the back, patting them on the ass, telling them good game. But you can't really do that for the guy behind Predator Poachers. His name is Alex. And since this big bust, a lot has come out about Alex. It's a lot of awful fucking shit. Half of it I can't even begin to show on YouTube because it is really deplorable stuff. Basically what happened is the Spider-Man meme where both Spider-Men are pointing at each other, but in real life. It was like a cliche scene from an action movie right before the villain dies.
Hell no,
He's like,
bro.
I'm taking you with me. That's what happened. So they bust EDP, but then Alex gets busted as well. Tons of clips surfaced from Alex where he was being extremely racist, dropping the N-word, hard R, homophobia. He was being really creepy to a decoy, asking them to do stuff, or him claiming it was a predator asking. It was really unsettling, disturbing, gross shit. He also made jokes about having children in his basement that he fucks. Like, he's a weird, gross fucking guy. And since all of this came out, the story blew up. EDP445 has been banned on YouTube, and Chet Goldstein has been banned on YouTube. Chet Goldstein was the channel that Alex would use from Predator Poachers for all of the content, and it's unclear whether or not he was banned for all the racism that was on the channel, or really what he was banned for. If I had to spitball a guess, it would probably be all of the fucking racist shit that came out, and a lot of it was on the Chet Goldstein channel. That would be my guess. But I know when I mentioned this during the initial video, a lot of people were mad at me for saying, just because the guy behind it's a bad guy doesn't discredit the investigation or the work. And I never said it did. You're just actual stupid brain to think that because this guy is bad, I am now all of a sudden defending EDP. Nobody's doing that. EDP is bad, and so are the people behind it. It was a good thing done by shitty people. It happens. You can still point out the shitty people while still acknowledging the good thing. I don't know why all of a sudden that was controversial to say. And it's still controversial. Like when people point out how awful the person, Chet Goldstein, was, people often get met with angry comments saying, who cares? Doesn't matter. Being racist isn't as bad as being a pedophile. But I mean, they're both bad, so you can still point them out as bad. Like, you just fucking dumb. Anyway, let me show you some of the clips, because people were also downplaying the severity of how awful this Chet Goldstein, Alex guy was. So let me just show you a little bit. Highly censored, though, because this kind of shit is awful.
Look, you can't be fucking live streaming this, man. Dude, you're gonna get offended and report on this. What the fuck is wrong with you? This guy said racist creep.
Where, what?
Yeah. Probably a fucking angry Sunday.
Oh, you're right.
I don't want to eat right now. What the fuck, racist for real?
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I provided with plenty of D, it's not the vitamin part.
Oh no, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
That's the child.
Well, it's tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck? Yeah.
Fucking Nick. Oh shit, I said that for 216 people.
Yeah, that guy fucking sucks ass. Like, he's not a good person. He did a good thing, but he's not a good person. You can point out the good thing and also point out that the person is bad. It's not one or the other. It can be both. EDP's bad. Chet Goldstein, Alex, Predator Poachers Alex is bad. Now, there is one thing I'd also like to set the record straight on. The guy that was with Alex when they busted EDP on camera, the guy that was wearing the mask, he is not associated with Alex. That is a completely different person named CC Unit. He is not like affiliated with Alex and his shit. He doesn't like sign off on it or anything from everything I've seen from the guy. He just happened to collaborate with them on this case, and unfortunately, like a porta potty being rocked back and forth, got caught in a crossfire of shit. Which is unfortunate because, I mean, he was probably a good guy and probably had good intentions. He's been doing this for a lot of years from what I can tell. Whereas Alex was just looking to capitalize and make money off it. He was pumping merch through it. When you went to the website, all it was payment plans for like Predator Poacher merch and himself. slipped through the cracks and didn't have many people talking about it until very
I'm
recently.
back.
So I'd like to at least
I'm
take
back,
a quick
Joanne.
moment here to explain why I hadn't covered it. Now, I did hear the whispers about this Cody Co allegation about a week ago now, where someone in Stream Chat had mentioned, hey, have you heard what Cody Co apparently did with Tana Mojo? And on stream, I asked what they were talking about because I hadn't heard shit about that. Eventually, another chatter explained that I could find more information about it on Reddit because a conversation was starting to develop around those allegations. So I made like a note of it and then went to bed. The following day, I got home pretty late and then went to follow up on things from the previous night. Because sometimes during stream, I'll make like tabs about what people are telling me to look up. I don't do React content on stream or anything anymore, so it's like a video that people are recommending I check out to get caught up on something or whatever. I'll make a tab to that video and then watch it when I get back the following day. And when it came to the Cody Co thing with the Reddit post, by the time I got to it, it was deleted. So I kind of assumed that maybe the claims were just baloney. And I didn't see a whole lot of chatter about it. I saw a couple of tweets that loosely talked around it, vaguely. And I just didn't look into it deeper than that. And then I recognize now that that was a mistake, so I'm sorry for that. But I just didn't find a lot of information at the time until, of course, last night when D'Angelo Wallace posted the video covering all of this. So I know the speculation has been made that the reason people aren't talking about the Cody Co situation is because he's a channel that a lot of people respect and is friends with a lot of the community. So no one wants to speak out against their friend or a channel that they respect so much. Thus, they're trying to help, bury it or not let it, erupt into the mainstream. For me, that wasn't the case. When I went looking for the info after that stream, I didn't find anything, and I didn't do a big enough dive on it to access it. So I just kind of stopped looking, which again was a mistake, clearly. I've talked about Cody Co's content in the past. I've liked his content. I respected him as a content creator, but I'd never say that we were friends or anything. I went on his podcast one time, and I think we only ever talked in Twitter DMs once as well. We weren't exactly like inseparable friends, the best of pals and buddies or anything. Like I imagine if we walked by each other in a crowded mall, we'd do one of these to each other, and that'd probably be the end of it. This isn't some kind of story that I was avoiding or anything like that. I just truly didn't do enough digging on it because, as D'Angelo Wallace does mention, this story has been pretty successfully buried for the most part, where a lot of people just weren't aware of it, and I didn't do due diligence to become aware of it. But luckily, D'Angelo Wallace did and created this great video going over all of it. So I wanted to talk about this because obviously it's a very serious situation. Cody Co absolutely should come forward to explain all of it. And if there is another side to this story, tell it. If it's wrong, set the record straight. It's a very upsetting story here that at the very least needs to be addressed by Cody publicly. This can't be another paywalled apology situation or anything like that. This should definitely be something that he comes forward and actually talks about. So yeah, that's really about it. Yeah. Yesterday, Ava Chris Tyson of the Mr. Beast crew had a ton of evidence surface about horrible behavior with how they communicated with minors, as well as a past of really disgusting shit. A lot of people are calling the season 7 writers of 2024 internet drama lazy because they're reusing a similar plotline. A lot of people drew comparisons to Dr. Disrespect recently being outed for talking inappropriately to a minor. There are tons of screenshots to showcase exactly what was being said to someone who was between 13 and 14 years old at the time, and it's fucking gross. It's completely unacceptable. Some of them were just public tweets right under everyone's nose. So Ava Tyson was an adult at this point. Lava was a child. And saying things like, I posted some fire nudes for you, please no share. And then other shit like, but not $5, pathetic JK kissy face. They seem to communicate a lot, even sending Snapchats. So here's one that says, coming for America. I think it was on to talk about being in a group chat and everything. And I've seen a lot of people try and cope and deflect saying like, oh, it's just edgy jokes, people are blowing this out of proportion. What a bunch of fucking nonsense. That's a load of hooey. That's dirty barnacles. That's ridiculous. Under no circumstances should an adult be communicating with a child in any inappropriate manner whatsoever. Edgy jokes between an adult and a child are still fucking gross. That's not like the slam dunk defense that some people seem to think it is. Under no circumstances should an adult be in a group chat with a bunch of children sending coming for America pictures. Like, it's still bad. That's still horrible. That's still really fucking weird. From what I can tell, most of the screenshots and a lot of the compiled evidence comes from this YouTuber, Prism42. It seems to be where most of it started, and since this video dropped, there's been a lot more screenshots that have come out with all kinds of really bad things that were being said to or about minors. I've only shown a couple here, but there's quite a bit more, and they're all just as bad, if not worse. Like, for some reason, Ava Tyson had a habit of calling a 13 or 14-year-old daddy. Like,
What?
you can't just write that off as being like quirky, inappropriate, edgy jokes that people are blowing out of proportion. That's unacceptable. It's indefensible. Now, the 13, 14-year-old in question for a lot of these messages is someone that has come forward to give their own accounts of the situation. And according to them, they don't believe that they were groomed or anything bad was done on the part of Ava Tyson or anything like that. And I'll just go ahead and give my take on it here. I talked about it on stream. And I'm not trying to be some kind of armchair psychologist because I'm just, at the end of the day, a little reptile brain idiot. But I really do feel like in a situation like this, it's very difficult to process just how inappropriate or unacceptable something was when you lived it. I imagine that it's very difficult to view this as the person that you communicated to so closely for so long was actually evil or doing things that were wrong. But in reality, no child should have this kind of relationship with an adult where you're joking about sending nudes to a minor or making edgy jokes about coming for America. So while the person here might not feel like a victim, it really is completely unacceptable that Ava Tyson would be communicating with them like this. It really is, no matter how it's fun. Now, it is important to mention that right now, most of the evidence is screenshots, so I guess there is the chance that some could be fake, but some of them seem very hard to fake. Like, there's a video going through a Snapchat conversation with Ava. There's also confirmed things that were publicly tweeted from their account over the years, which I'll get to now. And it was also revealed that Ava Tyson had a history of being a Shadman enthusiast. Since all the tweets have been deleted, it makes it very difficult to find the times that they communicated with Shadman or talked about Shadman and the art. But I did find this from Mudahar's video, who went to the Wayback Machine and showcased this tweet. And Mudahar censored it because the character does not appear to be over the age of 18. For those of you that know that name, that might have just triggered a Winter Soldier moment in your brain with your eyes rolling into the back of your skull, because it is so foul. Shadman was an artist who drew child porn. Now, when you hear that, a lot of people think that you're talking about lolly or lolly hentai type shit, which is characters that look like little girls but are actually 5,000 years old.
I know, shout out my mom game. Shout out to my mom that bought me this chips.
You see, it's not actually a real child. This is a victim.
This is a new flavor of Pringles called Smoky Cheddar. You guys should try it. It tastes pretty good. Shout out to my mom for giving me this.
400 years old. So it's completely legal, and you're weird for thinking that it's weird. But with Shadman, he wasn't drawing lolly. He was drawing real children sexually. So one of the most infamous cases was when he drew.
It's gonna be short. It's gonna be a little bit of a short stream, though. I think it might be time for a little sick, but I'll probably have enough energy to do another one. Another one when I wake up. Which I don't know what time I'll wake up for that. Anyways, I'll be right back. We're gonna hold up.
catalogs, all kinds of things with a history.
Well, I
of
guess I'm getting my ID tomorrow. It's my first time getting an ID.
And in response, a couple hours ago, Ava Tyson did
I don't know how to
make a
feel about it. It's my
statement,
first
and
time
this is
getting
what
an ID.
she said.
Getting an ID. But I'm pretty much happy now. I'm getting an ID now. I guess it's something I never done before. You know. Yeah.
To focus on my family and mental health. That is kind of a textbook non-apology. It doesn't address anything. It doesn't talk about anything. It's just like this blanket boilerplate statement about stepping away. There's no denial of anything, no claims that some of the information is false, made up, fabricated, a lie, a fib, a bunch of malarkey, nothing at all. You would really think that if any of the information was wrong or fake, that would be one of the first things that Ava Tyson would want to set the record straight on. But that didn't happen. Even if it was something like needing more time, I really feel like that would have been expressed in the statement, saying, need more time to talk about all of these things that are incorrect. But again, that's not there. So they're assumed to be all correct at this point. And they're indefensible, the things that have come out here. As I was rendering this video, Ava Tyson dropped more tweets claiming that no one was ever groomed, and then states that the victim vocally supported that that's false. I again already told you my feelings on that. I really don't think a child who has this kind of relationship with an adult would ever really recognize just how inappropriate it was because it became so normalized to them, which it never should be. It's a horrible thing, and there really is no excusing it in my eyes. Going further, there's an apology about unacceptable social media posts and then saying that it was edgy jokes and that it was unacceptable humor, that it's like a thing of the past and it's been misconstrued into things that didn't happen, and then not wanting the accusations to impact hundreds of people who work at Mr. Beast, which is why Ava Tyson stepped away. I just don't think you can write off a lot of those social media posts as edgy jokes or edgy humor when you actually owned art from an artist who draws child porn.
Damn, it's crazy, bro. Yeah.
Haha, bought some child porn art. Like, that's not exactly science fiction comedy. Like, I don't really think you can just go ahead and hand wave that as being edgy and like old humor that you've grown from.
I'm getting bored of this
Some
stuff.
of the tweets of
I'm getting bored. Damn. My tongue's sore as fuck. Alright, but it's me. Alright.
easier for the screen to steal our time. Less and free.
Lazy piece of shit. You don't know how to build a discipline and stay productive. You a lazy piece of shit. 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 You a lazy piece of shit.
Cause ain't switching. Riding on missions. Riding on seeing millions. Riding on seeing millions.
I saw you post another video about us. Will you ever stop after you did all of this? Yeah, no.
Yeah, bro. You tell him, man.
This predatory TikToker has responded once again. Now, audience, the predatory TikToker in question goes by the name of Chappie Sway. This is a predatory TikToker that I have definitely made a questionable amount of videos on, going over his very sickening animations, some of which are featuring children.
Hey man, why is your face like that?
My sister just passed away. I'm gonna miss her.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Some of his other videos also featured incest and age play.
Wow, Daddy's got a big snake.
Because of his sickening videos, me and a lot of my friends have made videos about this person. After exposing this predatory TikToker multiple times along with all of my friends, this person sent a false copyright strike to my YouTube channel. After he did this, I made a video covering the illegal copyright strike that he did to my YouTube channel. Eventually, the situation escalated to the point where we got into a call with Chappie Sway and we exposed him even further for all the sickening shit he has done. All of us are leaving thinking you're a pedophile.
That's okay.
That's okay? That's okay. After we had that call with him, I continued to make videos about him because his animations only got worse since then. Which brings me to today, where Chappie Sway just messaged me on Discord with a statement that I think that we all need to empathize with him. I saw you posted another video about us. Yep, I sure did. And as long as your videos are still the weirdest videos on the planet, I'm still gonna document them. Will you ever stop? I think I already went over this. Well, no, Chappie, I will not be stopping. Kinda tired of receiving death threats for things that we are not. Womp womp, little bitch. I get death threats on my videos all the fucking time. I never told anybody in my audience to go and send you death threats or harass you or any of that shit. But I'm not responsible for what other 12-year-olds do on their free time. And by the way, buddy, what could you possibly be referring to by the things that I'm calling you that you're not? Are you referring to me calling you a predator? Are you referring to the fact that you draw children inside of your animations? Or maybe the fact that you involve literal incest and play inside of your content? And then whenever I confront you and I call you backtrack and say that that was actually the character's stepdad?
The hub industry, and most of the videos that people see there are stepmom, stepdad, stepbrother, stepbrothers, not very clearly adults. Yes. Why did you make him childish? We didn't. Why did you make him? The dialogue is childish because Papi is a character that is sometimes innocent or pretends to be innocent.
Sometimes very innocent.
Okay.
Like a child. Even though the quote-unquote stepdad in question looks identical to the other character, and also, you know, the character literally calls the fucking dude his dad.
Wow, Daddy's got a big snake.
It's almost as if it was the character's dad, right? Those things that you're not, yeah, fucking right. I get that you do it for the money and all, but this is crossing every line. Oh, come the fuck on, Chappie. You're talking about me crossing the line. Let's go ahead and think about all the lines that you have crossed. Oh yeah, that's right. I already fucking named them all. It's honestly starting to affect my daily life. So why the fuck are you consulting me about it, dude? Close the computer, go outside. Bro, you literally sound like a song I was listening to the other day. You rub your eyes when shit get tough, I'm starting to think you a female. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. Go the fuck outside, go for a walk. Whenever shit gets tough in my life, I'm not gonna sit here and consult Chappie Sway about my problems. I never told anybody in my audience to give you death threats, pal. If you want to know what I did, I made videos calling out your bullshit, buddy. That's all that happened. Who would have knew the byproduct of exposing a predator would get people angry at you? Who would have fucking knew that one? Like, also using our content, which we take hours to make, and calling us those things. Womp womp, little bitch. I called out your animations that you paid literal fucking money to be animated, where it features children giving hot tua under a fucking table. I feel so fucking bad for you, man. And by the way, man, what do you mean by those things? Are you referring to Predator? If so, yeah, I still believe that to this day. Nothing has fucking changed. It's getting out of hand. Some people even started stalking and DM us stuff like they know where we live. Dude, I literally get the same exact comments that people say that they know where I live. In fact, Chappie, if you want a little nugget of information, I've been doxxed multiple times, or at least people have tried doxing me multiple times. By the way, guys, if anybody knows my address, I dare you to pull up, see what the fuck happens. You will be on my property, you will be trespassing, and there will be no warning shot. Ammo is pretty expensive nowadays, so I gotta save money. Anyways, for the record, guys, nobody on the internet has ever told their audience to dox me. This is just what happens when you're on the internet and you have a couple haters. Comments like this, Chappie, is nothing new. Once again, welcome to the fucking internet. Is there anything that you can do on your side to stop that shit? Guys, direct order from Chappie, stop that shit. There we go. I did everything I can. We kind of start to be really worried about this situation you guys put us in. I love how this guy is phrasing it like me and all of my friends deliberately told everybody to to go and harass this guy. I dare you guys to go watch all of my Chappie videos and please find the part where it leaks out of my mouth saying, guys, go to this person's channel and harass them and dox them. If you can find the clip where that leaks out of my mouth, I will personally give you $1 million. No joke, no scam, and I mean that literally. This is your chance, guys, to get your family generational wealth. Go watch all my videos. You mentioned that we will receive some hate and so on. Yeah, because you're kind of being exposed for a predator. Don't you think you would get a little bit of hate, right? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm the stupid one. Don't you think that if somebody gets exposed for being a predator, don't you think that maybe a couple people wouldn't be cool with that? I didn't think so, but apparently Chappie Sway is surprised about it. You mentioned that we will get some hate and so on, but this isn't. Style. Maybe stop making animations in an art style that's targeted towards children and glorifying this sickening shit. Maybe go back to making content whenever your channel first began. Because if you start doing that type of content again, you probably wouldn't even see another video that I ever make about you. But hey man, pick your poison. Anyways, audience, that's it for the video. Make sure you leave a like if you would like to see more Chappie Sway. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. These girls are attracted to some very weird things.
Insecurities you think are hot.
3 insecurities that you think are hot. Are you the fucking list? 3 insecurities that we think are hot. Get the fuck off my screen.
I said it. Walking in unibrow.
Yeah.
That's puss.
Yeah.
Like that's absurd.
Dude, you guys are like the biggest fucking liars of all time. This is hot to you. Yeah, fucking right.
Oh yeah. Like this. Oh yeah. Hot.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but if that bitch ain't attractive, if you're a girl and your biggest talent is eating fucking McGangbangs, not only are you a financial liability, but you also smell like a fucking park hopper.
I was about as a kid in soccer class.
Girl, just admit you're into fat dudes. You love big men, don't you? Big old fucking whale.
I love a big and Sophia has big teeth. You have big teeth. No, you have big teeth. You got fever teeth.
You got fever teeth. These girls are attracted to some dude.
What is going on with this?
not me.
Niggas ain't switching. Buying no missions. Buying no pussy in millions. Buying no pussy in millions.
Alright people, what's up? Today I discovered yet another cringe Roblox roleplay YouTuber. Now audience, the subject of today's video is Matto Roblox. I stumbled across this guy on my YouTube homepage because, I don't know, I've made like 60 Roblox videos by now. I guess YouTube knows what content to serve me. I'm just kidding, I hate this shit. Anyways, upon looking at their YouTube channel, I was immediately repulsed and I immediately went back to looking at car review videos. But then I realized, oh yeah, this is a video idea. Let's begin.
Lana, I want to tell you something.
I also want to talk to you.
I know we are friends, but I'm falling in love with you.
Well, the first indicator that you shouldn't fall in love with him is because you're on f***ing Roblox. Listen, audience, if you guys got a crush on Roblox, you're into some f***ing road cheeks. You need to stop that shit immediately.
What's the first
This is
road
behavior
cheeks?
that should not be f***ing condoned. Believe it or not, if you go outside, there are real men and women that do exist, and you could date them as long as you take care of yourself to the f***ing bare minimum. Get some Orbeez body wash and shampoo, some Dr. Swatch deodorant, and if you're above the age of 12, please get yourself a Philips Norelco. Shave your f***ing face up, buddy. Nobody wants to see that dog shit. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say here is don't date on Roblox, you f***ing moron.
Charlotte,
Why did I say that? I'm such a fool.
I've started to fall in love with you too.
Oh, come on. You guys are both morons. I think I'm in love with you too. I sincerely hope one of you didn't pay your Wi-Fi bill so that you guys will never talk again.
I wonder what he thinks of me now.
You spent all my money.
What a shame. I'll go back to Mata. I'll be brave and go see Mata.
Why didn't I tell her that I'm falling in love with her?
Why didn't you tell her that you were falling in love with her? Oh, I don't know, maybe because it was the Holy Spirit telling you not to. Because dating on Roblox only leads down one avenue, and you don't want that now.
Hey, Mata.
What are you doing here?
I made a mistake. Can you give me another chance?
No, Roxy, I'm already in love with someone else.
I won't let anyone take you away. You're only mine. I knew I shouldn't be here. I'm such a fool.
Girl, did you not just see the sexual harassment that just took place in front of you? This man literally just said that I'm not in love with you, I'm in love with somebody else. And then you think you're still a fool. I mean, to be fair, you guys are because you're dating on Roblox of all things. But you did have a chance, girl. You could have got those road cheeks.
Charlotte, it's not what it looks like.
That's crazy,
Sorry,
bro. That's
Mata.
crazy.
We won't see each other again.
What should I do? Press like and subscribe if you want to see.
Shut the f*** up. If you guys got you subscribe so that I can get those road cheeks. Now I understand why you have 6 million children toddlers subscribing to your ass. These kids actually fall for these shitty ass call to actions on YouTube Shorts. How f***ing pathetic.
Jack, why are you doing this to me? We were very happy.
Only you were happy, not me.
Damn, dude, this guy cheated on his girl for some stanky Roblox hoe. To be fair, guys, are you really surprised that this guy cheated? It's kind of giving me Playboy vibes, you know, the varsity jacket, the fucking Air Force Ones, the gray pants, the stupid ass part in the middle of the hair. You kind of did it to yourself, girl.
Why do you say that? I thought you liked me.
We'll never like a girl as ugly as you.
Ooh, damn! That shit was so fucking tough. Dude, what the hell am I doing? Why am I getting this invested into a Roblox roleplay? These videos aren't even real.
It's good that she left. Now I can enjoy your money all by myself.
Oh, dude, you're actually a dumbass. What the hell? So when you guys are dating a girl, right, and she utters something like this out of her mouth, do you consider that girl to be a green flag by any means? Or does she look like the type of girl that's gonna suck your fucking pockets dry until you have nothing left? Listen, I'm talking to the boys right now. Get yourself a girl that doesn't have high maintenance. I don't care if you have $1 million or not. Some millionaires still drive Toyotas and not Ferraris. All the money that I'd be making, I'm still driving Toyota. Same applies to girls, bro. Get yourself a girlfriend that doesn't require a load of money. And you guys can still live happily together, whether you got $1 million or $1,000 in your bank account. I promise you the relationship will go a lot further.
Miss, why are you crying?
My boyfriend cheated on me with another girl.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Why are you here alone?
My car broke down and I have nowhere to stay tonight.
If you want, you can stay at my place.
Sure, thank you so much.
I'm leaving. I found someone much richer than you.
Damn, son, the girl just left your ass. Listen, boys, this is what happens when you get inside a relationship where it's all about money. There's a very popular phrase called money talks and bullshit walks. If you get yourself a girlfriend that only gives a f about dumps you, then you try to get back with your ex-girlfriend, and then when your ex-girlfriend finds another boyfriend, you go to her new man and hit him with a fucking baseball bat. You're just a fucking psychopath, bro.
Why isn't Mata answering the phone? I'll go see him. What is happening here?
Mata was seriously injured last night and is now in the hospital.
It can't be true. Doctor, how is Mata?
Mata was badly hurt in the head and might not survive.
Do you think Mata will survive? Press like and subscribe to
There is no way that we are begging for likes and subscriptions because somebody is about to fucking die. Meta Roblox, I see you, buddy. I see you doing what you gotta do to make the bag. Next time I get the flu, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna drag my ass on camera and beg all of you to like and subscribe. I'm gonna get my diamond plaque in no time. This guy actually has a cheating problem. Holy shit. Has there been one video that we have checked out throughout this entire video where this guy hasn't cheated? These bitches, bro, they don't learn their fucking lesson about this guy. Who told these girls that he would be a green flag? Y'all are just fucking stupid. Audience, this is a monumental moment. I'm actually about to end my video on a positive note. Finally, my video has a happy ending. Audience, like the video if you would like to see more Meta Roblox. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Okay, last one down.
Cinema critter, Cinema critter would go crazy. I'll go back. I'll be back on live tomorrow. Tomorrow, I guess. Mean when I wake up for a little bit, but yeah. I'll probably have an explanation of why I had to take a break for very long. And yeah, I'll probably be making some music, doing some other shit, doing some fun stuff tomorrow, I guess. Anyways, bye.